His work was featured in the Newark documentary called Brick City, which stirred quite a buzz when it aired in October on cable. He's known as the street doctor, and if you live in Newark, there's a good chance that you or your kids may have heard of him. For almost a decade, he's been a mentor to teens and young adults.
Who the President of the United States?
Barack Obama.
Who the Secretary of State? Come on, brother.
Hillary Clinton.
There you go. There you go.
What'd he say?
Come on. Who?
Hillary Clinton.
Hillary Clinton. That's right. Come on.
These are the lessons learned every day by both student and teacher.
No matter where you come from or what you've been through, the last chapter of your life has not been written yet. So to be judged now would be prematurely.
A book about Earl Best would be simply amazing. It was almost 10 years ago when he began mentoring kids in Newark, his long white coats earning him the name the Street Doctor.
I think what he's doing is great because for him to come just to a public school at that and help us and teach us the right path to go to is great.
He talks to kids on street corners. His days are spent mentoring at city youth programs. His holidays filled with food kitchens. Robbed more than 50 60s and 70s before being caught. He spent 17 years in New Jersey's prison system, 10 years in solitary confinement. It was during those years he began to study.
And they say if you don't plan, you plan to fail. Who don't know how to tie a tie? Who know how to tie a tie? When we come back, we're gonna do ties. Everybody gonna do ties. Whoever tie the best tie, get a reward. We just gonna keep moving, because when you go out for a job, you gotta have a tie on.
He teaches Boys Without Fathers, which was profiled in the documentary Brick City. There's a scene where the street doctor takes some kids on a field trip on Father's Day, and seemingly overcome by the moment, he begins to cry. But why was he really crying?
I've been waiting on so many people to ask me that, and you the first one that asked. What happened prior to that scene, I just came from 3 funerals. So when I looked in the back and seen them kids having fun, I knew that they were safe.
Ever since Brick City aired, the street doctor has been in demand, and for that, he is grateful.
If it wasn't for that, the world wouldn't have knew the street doctor. So what I want to do, I want to take it to another level, and I want to go around the world and teach.
Yeah, and don't put it past him. After a decade in Newark, it appears that the street doctor may have that chance to branch out. There's talk of him getting a reality series of his own in the future, so we will keep you posted on that. All right, Michelle. Well, you saw the street doctor there walking around. He doesn't need a coat. He doesn't need to put on his fancy top coat the next couple of days because we're going to get close to 70. That sounds so good.
Yeah, you know, he should have an easy time over the next 2 days. And all the kids, too, are going to enjoy the weather.